Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be talking about Aaron Pico being the LeBron James of MMA, or maybe not being the LeBron James of MMA. So let's just get right into it. So I don't know if a Bellator announcer said this or a fan said this. I didn't really hear who it directly came from, but I've been seeing it around the interwebs on Twitter and social media sites that Aaron Pico is now kind of being labeled as LeBron James of MMA, or maybe he's been labeled as the LeBron of MMA since he's been basically picked up by Bellator. But I can see like the relation. I mean, not the relation, but like how the similarities between the two. Because like not like a lot of MMA fighters really have too much known about them before they come into MMA. But Aaron Pico was a solid wrestling standout. He skipped college like LeBron did to go on to wrestle at like the world level or the national level against adult, not just like college wrestlers, but against adults. And I think he won at least a national championship and kind of competed at a world level. So he definitely jumped up and skipped college. And he already had that with like a blue chip prospect and all that stuff. So a lot of MMA fighters don't really have that background. They just kind of come in from wherever they come from, maybe like All-American, might want to be an NCAA champion, but they didn't really skip college or this and that. They kind of just either came from college or just came from off the street or maybe from like being decent in one art or just trained all the arts, but they didn't really have too much known about them before they came around and made themselves a name. Like few have come in with a name, like Aaron Pico before he even had a single fight, he had a name. So, or at least like a professional fight, he had a name and he was a wrestler. I guess you can see the similarities there, but let me just kind of get this out the way. So Aaron Pico is not LeBron James. That's not for a bad thing to say. It's not a good thing to say. It's like for better or worse, he is who he is. He is himself. Just like LeBron James is himself. And I can say as far as like maybe it's a good marketing employee to say that he is, and like so it could bring more attraction to MMA, bring more attraction to him, bring more money to MMA, bring more money to Bellator, bring more money to Aaron Pico, and that's a good thing. But as far as all these comparison things, I like them at times, but I really hate them at times as well because at the end of the day, these fighters are themselves. These athletes are themselves, and I know like they could be flattered by these comparisons, but they all are living their own legacies and all trying to achieve their own goals. They probably want to be better than LeBron James. They like LeBron James, maybe hate LeBron James, maybe respect LeBron James, but they don't want to really be LeBron James. They might want to have the amount of money he has and the amount of attention they have, but they want to pretty much make their own legacy. Just like LeBron James want to make his own legacy. He didn't want to be compared to any other greats. And he trying to be the best basketball player he could be the best athlete he could be. Just like Aaron Pico trying to be the best fighter or wrestler he could be. And that's all they were trying to be. And like say if LeBron James would have lost or something, and then they say, oh, first they compare like say maybe LeBron James is the next Michael Jordan or the next Magic Johnson. Say he didn't get 5 titles like Magic or 6 titles like Jordan or whatever 4 or something like that. Like these other greats. Then he don't get those titles. At the end of the day, whatever happens, whether he wins, loses, or gets a championship or not, or wins a certain amount, at the end of the day, he's going to be LeBron James. Just like Aaron Pico, no matter that he lost his first fight, he's going to be Aaron Pico. And he rebounded. And like his fight trajectory, you can say LeBron was already making millions at this time, was already doing this, was already doing that. He wouldn't have had a loss. But it's not like LeBron competes in MMA. So just because Aaron Pico lost his first fight don't have nothing to do with him being this or being that or his career going in a certain direction. They're all going at their own pace. Aaron Pico could easily go on to win a world title in a couple years before LeBron even won his first NBA championship. And it's like not even comparison. Like you could say, oh, at one time John Jones was LeBron and he competed, like he won his first championship at 23 and he defended it several times. So even though like there's parallels, they aren't really the same. I guess the best kind of comparison you could say is like as far as their impact maybe. Like they're being good athletes, top-notch athletes, winning, competing at the highest level, and like competing fairly, like they're winning, looking athletic, looking good, looking solid, like solid stuff. A lot of hype around them, and backing up their hype. Not necessarily always winning and stuff, but always competing respectively. That's like, I guess it's the best comparison. And then while they're competing respectively, they're getting that mainstream attention, and they're not only building themselves up, but building their sport up, like expanding their sport, like an ambassador for their sport. Like when you think of basketball, you think of LeBron James. So maybe when you think of MMA, one day you would think of Aaron Pico, possibly. That's about it. But as far as like saying like, oh, just because he lost, he can't be this, or he had little more so any of those little titles when you're saying somebody is like somebody is, it's more like flattering than anything. It's not because being the LeBron of MMA or being the Jordan of this or being the Gretzky of this, it's not gonna win you anything. You're only gonna get that because people gonna try to find a way to relate somebody else to you, so you can maybe have that crossover appeal. Like, oh, that guy like him, so let me check him out. I like this guy, so let me check it all out if he's just like that dude. Just like at one time they were trying to market Conor McGregor as the Irish Muhammad Ali. But now nobody don't even think about Muhammad Ali too much when they think of Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is Conor McGregor. He has his own name now. He has his own legacy. Whether he lives up is great, becomes greater than Muhammad Ali or not, or never will, or maybe already surpassed in some people's minds. It is what it is. Like Conor McGregor is making his own legacy, and all these people are making their own legacy. So, like I said, it's flattering. It's more of a burden than anything. Just trying to live up to something that's like you really can never live up to because you're not even in the same sport. It doesn't really matter that you had to live up. At the end of the day, like I said, LeBron's going to be LeBron, whether he loses, wins, or not. No matter what he does, he's going to go home and then he look in the mirror. He's going to be LeBron James. Aaron Pico going to look in the mirror. He's going to be Aaron Pico. You make the best career you can make, the best legacy you can make in your own sport, in your own body, and that's what you do. But that's about all I got to say. I think all great athletes, LeBron has already done what he's doing, and maybe he'll go on and accomplish some more, maybe win another title or something. Who knows? Aaron Pico, I think he could certainly go on to win world titles. Solid fighter, young, still like a high ceiling for him, and he can still expand and still improving on his skill set. So maybe even crossover star. That's not something LeBron did. LeBron just did basketball. Maybe Aaron Pico goes over and wins a wrestling gold medal. Maybe he goes on win MMA titles. Maybe go in boxing. He has titles, top-notch titles at the highest level in boxing, wrestling, and MMA. Who knows? But career is bright for him, and a lot of these other prospects they have been compared to other athletes in other sports. But like I said again, that's about all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.